All right, so what I'm doing today, I'm gonna install a light bar on the back of this bike on the tour-pak. And the reason why is because that's all the brake light I have in the rear. And right now, they don't make the lights that go here on the side, and they don't even make a light bar. As it stands, the CVO also doesn't have a quick disconnect or a wire harness that you would do a quick disconnect for under the seat, because the wire harness clamp that's under there also houses the power for the tour-pak and the tour-pak speakers instead of just brake lights. So there is a set of wires behind here. So when you take off the tour-pak, there's a set of wires that goes specifically to the rear lights. And if I get tired of waiting, I could tap into those. So I'm getting the light bar from the red lights that I removed from Grady when I put the smoke lights on. So I do have an original Harley light bar that I'm gonna be installing. So the only thing I had to do since I had that light was buy the wire harness that connects inside of the tour-pak, and then it just goes down. And I have the one that goes down and connects under the seat, but I can't use that as of right now. So I'm still gonna install it, and then I'll wait maybe a week. And then after that, if it's not out yet, I'll make my own harness. So one of the things that's available is, I don't know if you can see that clear template. It's a template that they sell on Advanblack's website. And I'll put the part number in the link. And so you see those strips on the ground? Those are the strips that allowed me to tape this to the back of the tour-pak. And it has the hole cut out and everything that I need to space and drill the holes for my light. And if I get it wrong, it's gonna be a bad day, because this tour-pak was about $2,000. So, but I'm not worried. So let's get into it. So this is the original Harley-Davidson light bar that I will be installing. And so the template holes are made so that once I drill the holes out, they're gonna line up to the holes that are already on the factory light. And then there's some factory screws that I ordered that screw this into the rear of the bike just like that, and it'll look like that. I do have to make a cutout hole for this. So I'll drill some, and then I'll use my Dremel for the rest. And so I will have this up on here in a few more minutes. All right, you guys, so I went on and drilled the holes out and did a little bit of cleaning, got the inside clean again. And now I just gotta match this up like that. Fits flush on there, nice and neat. So now I just gotta put the screws in and we're set. That's where it plugs into right there. So I'm already ahead of the game before they come out with this harness. If they do or whatever, I'm still gonna do it. All right, guys, I just went to Harley instead of the hardware store because I wanted to get the exact right size. And they were 55 cents. It's a pack of 8. I thought it was 55 cents for the whole bag, but it's 55 cents per screw, but whatever. I'm using a T25 screwdriver to put these in. I've put one in, and so far so good. All right, so when you screw this on, you want to make sure you don't put the screws all the way in at any time. Just put them in, just start them a little bit, and that way it'll allow you to adjust any holes that are slightly off. And we did that. So it's on there, and good to go. I like the way it looks. It's looking good. Looks just like this one over here. I like it. That red and gray doesn't look too bad. And I thought it would look too big on a chopped tour-pak, but just looking down on it, it doesn't, you really can't see it like that much. So it's cool. But now I'll have, rear brake lighting, except, like other than down below. So that's cool. They do sell a part by Zero that goes like right there. then it will cover up that paint, the paint job. So, yep. So I do have some wire harnesses, but not enough. So this one basically just connects. This connects outside. This connects right here. So that part is done. And if I want to put the side marker lights on, I can, but that's a stretch. But it did come with the wires for the side lights. And I believe this other one is for the cigarette lighter, because that's what I have on there. And this one just goes down, and that's the one that plugs into the seat. Well, not the seat, but it's the triple splitter thing. So I have it. So I'll probably run this down, get the other wire harness, plug this into it, and then the two sides, I'll have to go left and right. This is the wire harness number that goes inside the tour pack. It is part number 2040-2808. And I got it on Custom Dynamics website. And the other wire harness that I have is just from Amazon. And it, like I said, it normally will plug in under the seat and you would detach. The template from Advanblack was part number TPLLHT. And I think they charged like $27, but it was worth it. Got here pretty quick. They just sent it through regular mail and got the part on, so that's cool. And I got it at the same time when I ordered the backrest from Advanblack, and I'm very satisfied with that. So, all right, so this is a harness that I was talking about that I have. This is for like the older models. However, this plug will plug into the adapter that I have that will be coming out of the tour pack. And then this is where you normally unplug the device under the seat. Well, not device, but you know, the plug under the seat. And then this will go on one side, this will go on the other. But the plug that's down there is shaped totally different, and it has a total different set of wires. But anyhow, this has 6 wires. All right, so on this step, I'm in here, I'm making a harness. You have a choice of, sorry guys for reaching, but you have a choice of doing your own pins and getting this harness, this 12-pin Molex right here for Harley, and doing your own pins and jumper wires, or you can get the 12-pin on eBay that already has the wires connected. So you will look at a diagram and see, you know, what goes to what from the Harley-Davidson manual for 12-pin colors and stuff like that. It's gonna have the original Harley colors on there, but I had to do some different things. So what I did was I ordered the normal T-jumper from like the older series bikes, which is only a 6 wire. So I found out where my 6 points go, which are like this top row right here, and then the ground or black wire there. And for me, on my harness, it was the green. So I already ran a test. I pushed these in to the terminals on the bike to see where it go, tested the light worked well. So now I'm just building out the harness. I'll have my 6 wires on this side, 6 and 6 is 12, so that's why it's 12. And then these will stay together because these are all the wires that are not being used. Well, they're being used, but they're not part of the brake light harness system. So that's gonna go together pretty well. So anyway, I will let you guys know when I get done, but that's gonna be my 2 that goes under the seat, and that's the one that goes to the tour pack. So guys, I got all my jumpers ready that just, you know, that are being used for like the locks and different things like that. And I'm just gonna keep pressing on. I got my heat gun, I got a pair of scissors, wire cutters, I got depenning tools, I got all kinds of stuff, man, like everything. So this is like, I don't know, it's kind of fun, but I'll tell you, like, if you don't know wiring and stuff like that, then I would not do it. But, you know, you'll have to probably wait for it to come out and, you know, that sucks because it's gonna be a long wait. But anyhow, I'm gonna keep going and we'll get back to you soon. All right, so I'm finished with the wire harness and I'm about to go plug it in and get this thing on. I'll make it, from inside the bike, I'm still gonna have to go ahead and run the wires from, well, the wires are ran, but I'm gonna have to drill a hole so I can come out the bottom. I'm gonna take you out here and show you what I'm talking about. All right, so I went on and took the seat off, and what you have under your seat is you have the wire that normally unplugs on any Road Glide is right here. And so I've already unplugged it. This is gonna be where your speakers go, where everything goes. This is gonna be one end, that's the other end. So what I did, I made the T to separate them, close them back up, and then I plugged this in for the tour-pak. And what I was saying was, it's late, so tomorrow I'm gonna have to cut a hole in the bottom, run this through, seal it off, and then I can connect it. But I could at least tonight go ahead, test it out, and see how it works. All right, so I got that all hooked up, and all you're doing is just, when you unplug it, after you unplug it with the T connection, only thing you're doing is plugging in one side and plugging in the other side. And then that'll get buttoned up. This will run along the side and under to where the tour-pak and this connect. So I'm gonna go ahead and test the hazard lights. Close this up a little bit. Got all my junk in there. Hazard lights work. Right blinker, that works, and sequence as well. Oops, I didn't push it hard enough. Ouch. Left blinker. And as you can see, you really need those saddlebag ones on there as well. And I need to look at the front too. It's one of the things you want to check. Front is working along with the back. There we go. I can see the back blinking through the reflection. All right, so that's all set. Test the brake. And the brake is working. All right, so like I said, I know it works. So now I'm gonna go ahead and pick it back up tomorrow, but for you guys, it'll be all in the same video. And so I just have to run this down out through here and make it a connection point like down there. So this unplugs. This is just really called a quick disconnect cord, but I made my own. So this way I didn't have to cut any Harley-Davidson wires or anything like that to do this. So good deal. So nice and neat. And I'll show you on the Road Glide Limited how it looks. Same thing. It's a bigger wire nest under here, but that's just how it is for the Road Glide Limiteds, and probably the CVO Limiteds too. So I'm gonna test the locks for the tour-pak. I mean, not the tour-pak, but for the saddlebags. So all that still works. So that's what the jumper portion of it was for. And you saw the rear lights working as well. So that's cool. Everything is good to go. So next step is to go ahead and run it. I'll be back. All right, guys, I went on and put this thing back together, and you pretty much got the idea of it. So the seats are back on. The wire just literally, the cable literally just runs under the seat, and I'm gonna drill a hole through there tomorrow, but the idea of it is so that you can disconnect that and be able to remove your tour-pak. So that's gonna go behind there like that, and it's not visible. See that? Nice and clean. And good to go. So even just operating the lights through the remote like normal, turn the bike on, power on. As you can see, that's the final results. And bam, you got more light just like that. So let me turn this other bike on so you can kind of see them side by side. So come on, Grady. All right, so you can see side by side that they are pretty much the same level of brightness except for the saddlebag lights on there. I can't wait to grab me a set. I might just grab a set and go ahead and connect it the same way I did like this. And if I can find some that fit. I heard that someone's already located some, but shout out to Tim Stereo. Tim Stereo is he contacted me on social media and we talked back and forth. He told me the idea about and sent me the parts list for like what 12-pin devices and things I need to buy. And from there, I kind of went with additional ideas to make the project a little bit easier. It was a tool set list, but I ended up not using as many tools as I ordered. I tend to order too many things, but as you can see, the project's done and I'm happy. So shout out to Tim Stereo. I'll put his link in the description. And guys, this is not something that is something you want to mess around with if you don't know wiring really, really, really well. Because there was a few times where I had to look at the diagram over again. And sometimes you're looking at wires and things upside down and you can't normally go by the colors that normally connect to certain colors. So you actually have to really go by slots and what wires connect to what slots and really think outside the box to do this. So I would either find somebody to make you a wire harness or just wait till they come out. But I just couldn't wait anymore. And that's just kind of attitude that I have. When I want something done, I'll do it myself. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching this episode of Chris Glides, and I hope to see you guys again soon on some future videos. And if you were watching this whole time, I just showed you how to go ahead and wire up a rear brake light to your tour pack for your 2023 Harley-Davidson CVO. It could be a road glide or a street glide. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. See you guys next time. And oh yeah, when the video goes off, you'll see a whole list of older videos that you could just click on and watch over again. Or if it's your first time going to the channel, check out some of the videos on the screen right about there, down there, or right there. All right, guys, see you.